Good evening. Sounds like you're all ready to go for our jazz portion of the concert. My name is Mr. Umphin. This up here is Jazz 2. Give him a round of applause, will you? We have a whole mix of students, some playing their primary instrument, some playing a secondary instrument. We have freshmen all the way through juniors. We have a senior? I don't think we have a senior. Okay, I'm not going crazy. All right, so we have a whole mix of students. We have 3 numbers for you. The first selection is Oink Joink Rumble. It's a blues tune in F, and we have 2 soloists, Luke Wymore on bari sax and Zach Sills on trumpet. We'll follow that up in style by a Caribbean Delights sort of bossa mambo type piece in cut time. This one will feature again Zach on trumpet and David Dickey on tenor sax. And then we'll close our portion with the up-tempo swing tune, Down for Double. This one will feature David again on tenor sax and Kate Bartlett on trumpet. Please enjoy our selections, MHS Jazz 2. very much. We'll switch it around and you'll have Jazz 1 coming up next.
Thank you for coming out tonight. Jazz 1 has 4 selections for you. I'll introduce each as we go. First one's entitled Nemesis. It's a 3/4 jazz waltz. It was composed by Paul Clark, who is an Iowa band director and has done numerous jazz compositions, as well as having a wonderful jazz program during his tenure at Centerpoint. I'll introduce the soloist as we go. This is called Nemesis. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, ready. Victoria Johnson on tenor sax, Matthew Dickey on trumpet. And our next selection for you, I guess the next two selections are going to bring back some good memories for me. The first tune here, both of them are Woody Herman tunes. Woody Herman, great jazz clarinetist from the 40s, 50s, 60s, into the 70s. I remember in high school playing both of these tunes as a freshman trumpet player, the only freshman in the band, and my high school band, we're real blessed to have a very fine jazz instructor and a really fine jazz band, and had the opportunity to get a hold of these tunes and allow the students to play through these. This first one is entitled Molasses. It's one of his lesser known selections, unless you have that particular recording. I think it was live 1963 on their tour that year. You probably would not have ever heard of it. It's not like Woodchopper's Ball, which is probably his most famous selection. This is called Molasses, kind of a jazz shuffle swing. Hope you enjoyed this. We'll feature, if I can remember correctly on this, who's actually playing on this one, so I remember. Tim Potter, our Woody Herman, will play clarinet. Who else do we have? Colin Kruko's playing on trombone, and Victoria Johnson again on tenor sax. Molasses. always, Woody Herman either played clarinet or soprano saxophone, but it also featured a jazz trombonist by the name of Phil Wilson. The name of the tune is called It's a Lonesome Old Town. We had some discussion of where was that lonesome old town. We kind of came to the consensus that New York City is a real easy place to be lonesome and lonely. And I think one of the things I shared with them, a memory I have is that freshman playing at the Hoover Jazz Festival at the night concert. We were one of the top 3 bands, and you'll notice the trumpets are using bucket mutes. They look like buckets. And for some reason, somebody stole mine during the course of the day. And there was no way that the director, wonderful jazz trombonist that played with a lot of named people, including Tommy Dorsey, accompanied a lot of people, comes up and says, "There's no way I can have you play without a bucket mute." Handed me a styrofoam cup, said, "Hold it about that far from your bell, make it look and sound good." And that was one of my memories of this wonderful gentleman that really introduced me to jazz and really made me appreciate the music that he brought to our jazz band. And then it's just nice to be able to share that with these folks. This is called It's a Lonesome Old Town. Again, Tim Potter, our Woody Herman on clarinet, and Colin Kruko playing trombone for us. combo for you. The title is I'm Free, composed by Rick Hirsch. He's a freelance saxophonist out on the East Coast, and we connected through a variety of ways and had a chance to meet him at the Iowa Bandmasters Convention in Des Moines last May and visit, and he just put out some wonderful music. What's interesting about I'm Free, it's based off one of the songs from the rock musical Tommy. Probably most familiar to you would be Elton John and Pinball Wizard. This is another one of the songs that came out of that rock musical. Features several people here, and this was our closer at our competitions this year. The band had just growth this year, did really well. Placed, I think, 9th out of 16 or 17 bands at our South Central District competition, and our South Central bands around the Des Moines area are probably the best jazz bands in the state, and this group holds their own real well with them. We traveled over to Denison due to a snow makeup, a 2.5-hour drive, performed over there. Again, the band played wonderfully out of 50. We earned a Division I out of 50 points, scored a 49, 49, 47. Played wonderful, had a great evening, just really enjoyed that experience. And then Tall Corn Jazz Festival ended up placing 8th out of 16 bands. And of the 7 bands in front of this band, 7 of them qualified for jazz championships, and 1 band behind us also qualified. Again, the band played really well, they scored really well. In the Class 4A out of 48 schools, there's probably 15, 20 4A jazz bands that are just very, very fine, and I'm just real pleased to have the opportunity to work with this group because they're one of that. So we're going to close with I'm Free.
Almost in front of you is Southside Transit. We've got just a couple of things to fill you in because once our show starts, it just goes, and then we're done. So, Southside Transit has been out for 3 major performances already. This is kind of wrapping up what we consider our competitive season. We did state show choir contest right here at Marshalltown. Received straight Division 1s. I think it's the first time that we've had Division 1s from all 3 of the judges. We've received an overall Division 1 rating. So extremely proud of their performance back at the very beginning of February. Then a couple weeks after that, we were at Cedar Rapids, Washington at Mo Show and received the best ratings that we've ever received at that competition. It's about our 3rd or 4th year going. We did not make finals, but had seen some really vast improvement over previous years. So extremely proud of them at Mo Show this year. And that brought us to our last trip out. We were at Sing All About It in Sioux Falls, Iowa, just a couple of weeks ago. Had a fabulous performance. They performed at the top of their game for this year, at least at the top of where we had been. And we brought us to just 1 point short of making it into finals. So very, very proud of this group this year. One of the things that helped kind of bring us around and give us that more competitive edge this year was our new choreographer. I am thrilled that she has joined us and she is with us tonight. So Amanda, wherever you're at, I want you to stand up and be recognized because you don't get to be seen very often. She's right up in the back. Amanda Loomis is a student at Iowa State, just getting ready to graduate very soon, but has been very dedicated to this group. She has traveled with us and has met us at all of our competitions, and if she's not perfecting choreography, she's teasing hair and doing all kinds of other things to make us look and perform at our very best. So my thanks to her. Our family as a show choir has changed considerably this year, up and down in all different ways. We had to say goodbye to Lucy Cho in January. She went back to Korea after being with us as an exchange student for a year and being a member of show choir. She was a crew member for us and sang with us at different times throughout that year, so we were sad to see her go. And then of course we had the addition. Our family grew when we added our crew. Let's see the crew right now because we don't get to see you otherwise. Mickey, Kaylin, Bree, and Bree. Pop your heads out. Pop your heads out. And yeah, let's see ya. There they are. And we had an extra crew member who helped with lots of other things, not so much moving the set on and off stage, but Haley Finch came along and was a great support to us. So Haley, just stick your head out. There she is. It's wonderful to have some alumni around who can jump in and help get us where we need to be. So we added our crew, we added our show band. Tonight, our best surprise was that one of our family members that we had to say goodbye to back in December came back and is here with us tonight, Julie Hymas. Julie's family moved to Washington, D.C. She is kind of in the process of maybe being back here in Iowa, but made it and surprised us tonight. Nobody knew that she was going to be here, so it's nice to have our family back together. I know, I cry all the time, whatever. Okay, that brings us to our show, which is actually about dreams and ultimately coming back home. We open up with Van Halen's Dreams, where we're seeking and searching out and ready to go on the road and find ourselves. That brings us into the song We Can that we coupled with Titanium this year because it kind of carried us from that dream to telling others that we're going to be what we want to be, and this is where we're going to go with our plans, with our dreams. And then our ballad is this beautiful song called Flight. It's a Sutton Foster song and speaks of really spreading your wings and flying and going out and kind of leaving home. But sometimes, as we all know as adults, sometimes those dreams kind of get dashed and sometimes they break apart a little bit, and so that brings us to our Boulevard of Broken Dreams medley that carries us closer to the end of the show, and ultimately it's always nice to have a place to come back home. And we end with Back Home medley. So tonight, Southside Transit.
anyone who just dares to be different. And you've been trying for so long to find out where your place is, and in their narrow minds there's no room for anyone who dares to do something different. Oh, but listen for a minute.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me, and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one, and I walk alone.
He walks alone, he walks alone.
I walk alone, I walk alone.
He walks alone, he walks alone.
I walk alone, I walk alone. Divides me somewhere in my mind, on the borderline of the edge where I walk alone.
He walks alone, he walks alone. Read between the lines. You're messed up, but everything's alright. Check your vital signs to know you're still alive. You walk alone, you walk alone.
You walk alone.
Your shadow's the only one that walks beside you.
Your shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes time is where we'll find you.
Till then, you walk alone. You walk alone, you walk
I walk alone. I walk alone.
We're gonna make this place our
On to me as before. You're kicked down, such an unfamiliar. The trouble at times brought us